This conference will now be recorded.
All right, perfect. So, warm welcome from my end once again. I'm very happy you're here. Very glad you did this beautiful setup for us. And now we're really eager to see you cooking and to watch your skills. So please, please start. Many thanks.
Okay, so namaste. Hope you all are doing fine. Here it is too hot and sunny, but Nattika is silent. We miss you all. Okay, so now just leave behind all your stress and spend some time for good food. Okay, hope you all know us. I'm Dr. Nida and this is Chef Joshy. I saw some familiar names in the online link, so I think most of you know us. Yeah. So we are introducing two recipes today, which is basically intended to increase your immunity. So the aim is to include some spices which are basically immune boosting. And the vegetables which we have used here is basically immune boosting vegetables. But this is not necessary that you should use the same vegetable, but the spices are important. As we had given you a brief idea about the recipes which we are doing, so we are using some important spices which are immune boosting. So as you can see here, we are using curcuma and garlic, then ginger, then cumin, black pepper. So these are the main ingredients which is important. So don't get stressed about, oh, we don't have all these vegetables and all. It's not important. You use these spices. Most of the spices, I think you have it, you can get it. Nowadays spices are easily available for you, so you will get the spices. So try to cook it in this way. You can use any other vegetables which is available for you. No need to run behind the same vegetable. Like for example, here we have used broccoli, so instead of broccoli you can use cauliflower, like that. But try to include these spices. So the spices is improving the absorption of these minerals and vitamins which is available in these vegetables. So that is the main idea. And one more thing, don't get worried about what dosha this recipe is. Here we are making this in a general way. It's not like this is for vada people, this is not for pitta. It's not like that. This is a general way of preparation. So anybody can use it. And then don't worry about the ghee which is used here. We are using only little amount of ghee here, so anybody can have it. And this way of preparation is almost complete because we are trying to include different type of spices, so together with the rice, or you can have this alone. So this is easier to prepare. Okay, so first chef will be doing the broccoli masala. Maybe you have the ingredient list with you, but I will just brief you what he is using. So we have here the curcuma, as you can see, and chili. See, chili is optional. Most people don't like the spices. You can use it if you like it. Then we have garlic. Garlic is a good digestive stimulant. Garlic is also good for the throat. And this is ginger. We have fennel and black pepper powder, coriander powder, then some coriander leaves, green beans, and this is onion. All this you have it. Okay, then salt, and we are using here olive oil. You can use olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, and one important ingredient is cinnamon. Cinnamon is very common for you. Cinnamon is very good if you have respiratory problems, and it is easily available for you. Try to include cinnamon. So the idea is, as I told you before, these spices. Okay, so now I'm moving to the chef. He will prepare it and show you.
Hello, namaste. So now we can start to cook. Heat your pan. This olive oil. And simt, simt. Fennel. Way too hot oil.
See, cinnamon is a very important ingredient we use in Ayurvedic medicines and also in cooking. It was very commonly used in Indian kitchen, and it is very important. It's very good for our respiratory problems. So, in this present COVID situation where people get mostly respiratory issues, it is good to include in this in your regular food. You can use this to mix with water, or you can use this as spice. Okay.
I think your oil is hot. You can put scent in oil and fennel seed. I show you fennel seed. Just making warm. Add chopped ingwer and fenugreek.
Ginger and garlic is good for digestion. In Ayurveda, we have a concept that broccoli or cauliflower, the vegetables in this family, can easily produce gas or vada. So, if you're adding these spices, especially this ginger and fennel and all, it helps to reduce that gas issue.
And chopped sweetbread. Sweetbread.
If you have shallots, small onion, that is also good. Now we are adding the powders. Yeah. So we have to wait till this shallots are getting or the onion is getting in a good form so that you can add the powder. So as I had told you, the importance is these spices. So try to get these spices when you are cooking. As I told before, if you don't have broccoli, you can use cauliflower or any of the colts. If you have any doubts in this in this preparations, you can mail us. We had already told you can mail to reservation at Nattika. So if you have any questions and all, you can mail us. So curcuma. The importance of curcuma is that it is an anti-allergic herb. It is anti-infective, so it helps to improve your immunity. So either you add this curcuma in your cooking, or you can include it very often, like the golden milk, which you may not, you may be familiar. Okay. Now almost this is getting cooked.
So add curcuma. And very little bit chili powder. If you like to spicy, you can add more.
If you don't have it, this is also okay. Chili is more common in Indian cooking. Most of you will not be so used.
Coriander powder. Pepper.
So he is sorting it so that it is getting cooked or mixed well.
And fresh tomato puree, fresh tomato paste.
There is a change in the vegetable. Instead of zucchini, we are adding cucumber. So as I told you, it's according to the availability of the vegetable, we are changing it. And it is coming in the same family, so you can also do it accordingly. If you don't have zucchini, you can add cucumber like that.
And need to cook and reduce water from the tomato.
You know, tomato is actually not so much explained in Ayurveda, but you know, you need not worry about the usage of tomato, because see, tomato is a very common vegetable now. It is also having health benefits. So it's not that it is not explained in Ayurveda and you should not use it. No, we don't restrict tomato to everybody, but still, depending on the health problems, we try to reduce tomato. Like, for example, if people have kidney problems like stones and all, we don't use tomato that much. But it is not that you should be so much worried about adding tomato. It's not that it's not in Ayurveda, you shouldn't use. No. It's, see, there is a concept in Ayurveda that anything under the world or what nature gives you, everything has some or the other medicinal value. So you can use it. Don't worry about the usage of tomato and all. It's okay. In a daily life, we can't always follow the rules. Try to go practical and try to cook food which is available for you. Okay. Now it's almost
So
ready.
broccoli is already cooked. Green beans, absent is fresh green beans.
So the beans also has a tendency to develop gas. So the addition of these spices helps. It helps to reduce the gas formation, or we say vada, the increase of vada. So these spices helps to calm down this vada. Okay. So here the chef is using green beans. You can use what kind of beans is available for you. But it is more tasty if you add these fresh beans.
And fresh mints. And fresh coriander powder. Also, if you have leeks, lauk, you can use now. And salt. Mix all together.
It's very colorful with very good red and green color.
So now it's ready.
So as you can see, we are adding a different type of vegetable. So it is having different nutrients in it. You can say it's a little partially complete, because we are having the protein, we are having the vitamins and the minerals. So if you add this together with rice or any carbohydrate, you can have it like a side dish. So it is like a complete meal. So either you have it alone or you can have it together with the rice. So hope you could understand it. Now we are moving on to the next recipe, and you know the smell, it's very tasty. Hope you will like it. Okay, so let them prepare it. I will tell you about the next recipe. This is dal, spinach and pumpkin. Here also we are using the same spices, but you know the taste will be different, because a little bit difference is there in the oil and the way he is preparing. So the taste will be different. and the spices are almost the same. So here also we are having the difference is there. We are using fennel. Here we are using cumin, Kreuzkümmel, and then we also here also we are having the cinnamon and the powders and mainly the curcuma and the shallots. The main difference is here we are having the dal. This is moong dal, which is already cooked. You can see without skin. So this is split moong dal without skin. In Ayurveda, moong dal is considered one of the best dal or best beans because, as I had told before, most of the lentils have a property to increase vada or it produces gas, among which moong dal doesn't have that property. This is considered one of the best dal in Ayurveda, and we use this very often in Ayurvedic treatments also. Like if you are having the Ayurveda treatments, the cleaning procedures, the Panchakarma treatment and all, even those days we give moong dal with rice because that day your digestion is very sensitive and still you can have it because it doesn't produce gas. So this is very healthy. If you get moong dal, it's the best. And then we have spinach. Spinach, spinach is rich in vitamins, especially iron, and it is good to a very best, one of the best green leafy vegetable which is available for you and for us. So try to include the spinach. Spinach combination of dal is considered very healthy. And here also we are having the pumpkin. Pumpkin is also considered good for vata pitta. It is good for the urinary system. It is good for digestion. A very healthy medicinal vegetable is pumpkin. And then here we have the shallots. One extra thing, two important points. Here we are using ghee. The main idea is the ghee helps, little amount of ghee increases fire. Okay. Ghee. Most of you will be knowing ghee. It is clarified butter. So ghee helps in the digestion of dal. Okay. So we are adding only, chef will be adding only a little bit of ghee. So don't worry about the calorie. Ghee is pure fat. It increases the weight, but a little amount doesn't do any harm. So we are adding a little bit of ghee here and also a very small amount of coconut milk. That is also not so weight increasing because 30 ml or 2 tablespoons of coconut milk doesn't do any harm. So don't worry about the weight or calorie or whatever. It's just a complete dish, a small, easy to prepare recipe. These are the main points which you have to think about. And it is not, as I told before, I am telling you again, don't worry about the doshas. This is a general preparation. So we are going to it. Chef will do.
So you need to heat pot, add coconut oil, and here instead of pumpkin or spinach, you can use different kind of vegetable, not only linsen. Here we are using pumpkin, kürbis, spinach with linsen. I think your oil is hot. Add cumin seed, crux cumin. You can see.
And the cumin is also very good to prevent digestion problems. Kreuzkümmel we use very common to make herbal water at home. Most of you who have come here would have tasted it. It's very common herbal water here.
And ginger. And garlic, chopped garlic, knoblauch. And chopped onion, sweeper. And salt well, I need to cook well.
the combination of the onion and this cumin gives a very good smell.
Add masalas, kurkuma, and coriander. And chili powder. Just mix it. Add chopped tomato.
As I told before, tomato is not a controversy. You can add it accordingly. If you don't like it, it is up to you.
And boiled linsen, yellow linsen, already cooked. A little bit of water, Ibis water. And chopped spinach.
Spinach doesn't need much time to cook. You know, it gets easily cooked. It has that water content in it, and it is chopped, so it's very easy to cook. It doesn't make much time.
And boiled pumpkin, kurbis. And coconut milk. So garam masala, Indian curry powder.
This is garam masala. It's a combination of different spices like star anise, then fennel, cinnamon, cloves, nelken, like that. It's a combination, and it is having the all benefit of all these powders, all these spices. So this garam masala, we add it very common in most of the dishes, and it gives a special flavor also. The effect of all that spices or the aroma or the smell of that spices, you will get it when you add this garam masala.
And roasted cumin powder. And 1 teaspoon clarified butter, ghee.
If you don't have ghee, you can use butter.
And coriander powder.
This coriander is optional. There are people who are allergic to coriander. So if you don't like it or if you have allergy, try to avoid it. This is
And
salt.
finally, add salt. Need a little more salt.
So it's bright yellow in color. So the two dishes are, in contrast colors, yellow and red and green. So it's very colorful. Have it together with rice.
It's ready.
You can see here, and it smells very good also. Here, I think you can see.
I think you can see.
It's very bright.
So this is broccoli masala. You can see, enjoy. Good appetit.
Enjoy it. It's very tasty from the smell. And as I told you, have it as such, or you can have it like a side dish. Like if you know the Indian bread like chapati, like that, if you have any bread, you can have it together, or you can have it with rice. So as I told you, rice gives or the chapati or oats or halfa, whatever it is, it gives you the carbohydrate. And here we have the vegetables that gives you the fiber and the protein, the minerals and vitamins. And then in both dishes, chef has added one or the other lentil or linseed. So that gives you the protein as like if you are thinking it in the modern way. So this is like a complete dish. You can have it and try it, enjoy it. And this is also good to improve your immunity. So these are the two dishes which Nattika gives you today.
So enjoy. Good appetit.
Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask us. If you have any doubts and all, you can ask us.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much. This is so delicious. Someone already commented that it smells so good. So you can actually smell all the ingredients, the fresh ingredients that you put in there. It's wonderful. Such a lush presentation also. So is there any questions from our audience that you would like to ask still for the chef or Dr. Anita? I'm checking the chat right now, but I think everyone's fine so far.